Hello, my friends. I have literally waited to make sure that Mercury went direct before I did this weekly reading for you. That's why I'm a little late, and my apologies for that. I know some of you have been waiting. This is your weekly reading for May 14th. Sorry, I spilled the cards. May 14th and through May 22nd. There is a card that came out. Wow, and it just flew. Are we ready? That is a wonderful start. The star. So this reading is for all signs, and it may not resonate with everyone, but sometimes it will resonate with you later on. Look at these cards. I'm so glad that I waited, and let me get rid of this glare for you. So glad I waited just a little longer for this Mercury thing, right? Oh my goodness. Have you all been affected? I think it's been affecting many, many people. So, okay, so here we go. We're going to finish the layout with 2 more cards. Then we'll get some more confirmation here as to what your week is going to look like. And I'm going to say, this is looking pretty good. And at the bottom of the deck, my goodness, you've got this beautiful, and look, this little guy is hiding under here, and we're going to talk about that. Isn't that amazing how cards will hide? We're going to talk about that in a minute, but then we have this lovely card here. I'm going to put this right here to the side. You can still see it, so we're not running out of room, but let's talk about this a minute. We've got a lot of energy here. A lot of energy. We have Aquarius. We have Taurus. And then with this Chariot card, we have Cancer energy. Now, what does that mean? These cards will take on that property. You do not have to be those signs to be resonating or connecting with this reading, but there will be a little extra oomph for those who are in this, and you'll resonate, I think, a little bit more than maybe usual. Let's talk about these cards. Definitely a week where it looks as though you're really finding yourself, finding your own. It looks like financially, finding your own. And with this very pretty star card, the Aquarius card, I want to point out a couple of things here. You see the balance that it requires this person to have? The balance to be emptying one jug of water in this little water pool, another to be emptying it on the ground. But look very closely. This water, even though it's in the ground, is still running toward the water. We have 1 foot in the water, 1 on the ground, and then we have all these little starbursts up ahead. So what does all this mean? It means that you are requiring a lot of balance to go forward for this week. And I believe that you've had it from last week and moving into this week already. This Mercury really threw us off our balance. Now this is gaining. You're gaining their balance coming in. And you see, it's also meaning that you're balancing between your conscious and your subconscious mind. But you see how the two blend together. I want you to really, and I want to invite you to recognize the unrecognizable this week. This week is going to be filled with eclectic, different things for you to be paying attention to. I'm also going to say that this Wheel of Fortune for you, what comes around goes around. You have all 4 corners of the universe and of the earth working for you. And this is for all things. I'm just going to say prosperity, abundance, health, wealth. It's about time. It's coming towards you. And at this point, it's going to be chasing you down. I love this card because this can also mean a fresh start, and I believe that you do and will have that fresh start. But this Hierophant means that you're pulling in a little bit, that you're going to be on a more of a spiritual path. seeking things, looking forward to working out and going through different time, and a time for you, I'm going to say. You may feel some changes within, but this is an encouragement to step out of maybe even your comfort zone spiritually and start seeking what it is that you are really here for. I think that you already know, but I do believe that you're going through this reawakening time where things really are resonating with you so much more than even normal this coming week. Here we have the Ace of Cups. This Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. I apologize. The Ace of Pentacles. This Ace of Pentacles is a benevolent hand and a fresh start and a renewal for you financially. And I believe all of these other cards are building up for that. The renewal of a financial week coming around, feeling as though you're just can take a breath this week. And especially now that you can celebrate. Now, this celebration card was over this Nine of Swords. This Nine of Swords is a very interesting little card. You can see right here, let me see if I can get you close. You can see right here there's even conflict carved in the bed. And in this beautiful little quilt here that we have, you see this beautiful little quilt, in each one of those blue squares, you can see the symbol for each astrology sign. That's interesting, isn't it? So no one is immune. That's what this means. There's just not one sign that is prone to this or the other. No one is immune to having those feelings. Now, I'm also going to say that these swords are air element, and that means this coming up until this week has been affecting you, affecting your sleep, affecting your thought process. And, you know, sometimes when those 3 a.m. mornings when we're awake, we start thinking how situations build. Well, if this happens, and if I don't do this, then this may happen. But if that happens and I don't do this and I do this, then this may happen. You see what I mean? So with this Three of Cups on top of this card, and this card peeking out, it shows me that those sleepless nights are about over. You've accomplished a lot coming through this week. You're finding yourself, and that's the most important thing. There's a lot of energy happening this week, and with this celebration coming, you see that this is a high celebration. The Cups cards are water elements, and you have been grounded. You have been on an and this right here, this Aquarius is an air element. This is the Taurus, of course, it is a earth element. You are grounding yourself intellectually. That's a pretty good feat for you to do, but I know you can do it. This card here is telling us that this celebration is at hand and it's about time. It's coming to you pretty quickly. And I'm going to say this. With this really nice Chariot card, this also tells me that you are involved. This is a water sign, water element, with being the Cancer. This tells me that you want to be grounded. You want to maybe even stay close to home, even though you like to travel, you like to be out and about, you like to really take time to visit other places. And I think that you're going to be making travel plans this week. It starts looking like that for you. You always liked the thought of going, but when you're gone, you always like the thought of coming home. That's what this Cancer energy means for you. Now, I want to get a last card, a confirmation, a last word for you, and we are going to do that. What is for you for this reading for May? We now are middle of the May, going toward the third week. Oh boy, we are in the third week, actually. This is going to be something. Oops, I'm sorry. but I think May is going to end up being a real banner month for you. Now, here we go. Cutting the cards. Here's the drum roll part, and it is this. Very good. And it fits in very nicely with the whole theme of this. This Knight is an action card and very earthy, very, very actionable, telling you now to break out of that comfort zone. And being between this Hierophant card and this Ace of Pentacles, breaking out of your comfort zone really means good things are coming. This Knight makes sure that things are happening for you. And if you're selling a piece of property, or if you're buying, you could even be buying a car, selling a car, something is coming to you. You've got money coming to you, I have no doubt. And that's going to keep you grounded, and it's going to be funding the trips. It's going to be a celebration time. There's going to be all kinds of great things happening for you. And you're going to start finding out all of this week that we are in. Isn't this lovely? I love this. So you're finding yourself spiritually, you're grounding yourself, you're really working things through, and now you're about to celebrate. And I believe you're going to be figuring out your travel, if not planning that, and starting to this week as well. I want to thank you for being here. Thanks so much. I really love bringing these to you. If you would like to find me, step on over to PsychicSecrets.com. Have a reading with me. I'm at extension 11, or you can find me on social media. I am Psychic Zelda Kelly. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy this very meaningful, eclectic, wonderful financial week, and celebrate. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.